All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakodash, double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the brothers that's doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Now, the Apostle Gabar did a video about Sundown Towns, and this is just an article, a website, I typed in Sundown Towns, and, he did a lesson on it, speaking about towns. If you don't know what a sundown town is, it's a town where race, racist so-called white people will, murder and kill so-called blacks if they're in that town when the sun goes down, So I'm gonna read briefly through this, and this is another lesson, uh, another reason why Satan, Esau is the devil, murder. And things like this are hidden from the media, man. People don't really talk about things like this, but they want to worry about us being out there on the corners with Bibles. People are full of shit, man. Where is that scripture? Where is that? Okay. Psalms chapter 10, because it speaks about the wicked. Okay. It says, Sundown Towns, a hidden Salakia. Wait, what was that? Okay, a hidden dimension of American racism by James W. Lowell. It says, from Maine to California, thousands of communities kept out of African Americans, or sometimes, Israelites, in the so-called Chinese to the so-called Jewish, by force, law, or custom. These communities are sometimes called sundown towns because some of them posted signs at their city limits saying typically, nigger, don't let the sun go down on you in blah, blah, blah. Some towns are still all white on purpose. Their chilling stories have been joined more recently by the main elite and some not so elite. Suburbs like Grosse Pointe, Minute, I think MI, or Enda, MI. I believe that's Minnesota, if I'm not. No, I know it's not. It says that have excluded non-whites by kinder, gentler means. When I began this research, Salakia, I expected to find about 10 sundown towns in Illinois, my home state, and perhaps 50 across the country. Instead, I have found about 507 in Illinois and thousands across the United States. This is their story. It is the first book ever written on the topic. So as you can see, you can research it. It's a lot of it has a list of the so-called sundown towns, how to research and teach about sundown towns. Goshen, Indiana, pledges to transcend its sundown post tower past. Yeah, basically they're trying to get rid of it. So-called, these devils some motherfucking Kirk, man. Yeah, you devils gonna get it when we get our hands on you. It says no niggers, no Jews, no dogs in Northern Virginia. They got towns like this, but we're the problem though. As you can see, it's thousands across the U.S. Let's see, search the sundown towns. Possible. Wait, actually, let me see. Let me click on Georgia. Let's see what Georgia. Don't nobody be okay. I don't see Valdosta here. Union County, Towns County, Thomas County, Pickens County. These are possible sundown towns. Look at all these damn things. I don't believe majority of these are sundown towns, but it says possible sundown towns. So um, I believe that was all on here that I wanted to get real quick. Let's go to the scriptures, man. Hey, vengeance is coming. This is Psalms 10 and 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thyself in the times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in devices that they have imagined. And that's what we crying unto the Lord, man. You know, we're constantly day in, day out, videos is going up, prayers going up to the Lord, man, to deliver us from this devil, man. And give us and allow us to get revenge, Verse 3. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, which his desire, one of his desires, is to kill Jacob. That's one of Esau's desires. They not too outspoken about it, but they know they want to kill Jake. They know they don't like Jake. They don't like us, and we damn sure don't like them. It says, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not see after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts, and that's the epitome of Edomite. You don't think about the Lord. You're not righteous. You're wicked. Your deeds are evil. Verse 5. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Because that's Esau for you, because of his pride, man. Slack, I had to reread that again. Esau is a proud devil, and he don't believe that he's gonna get taken down, but they thought the same thing about kingdoms of old, and they got taken down, man. The Lord is gonna take this bitch down, and we don't care if you don't believe it. We can't stop it either, man. It's gonna happen. Verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. You don't think nobody could come up against you. You don't think nobody can touch you. You think you just untouchable, but the Lord is gonna bring your ass down, from that pride of yours. Verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Now, this got to be talking about the so-called white man, because all the so-called white man talk about, well, I don't say necessarily. They probably want to talk about it to us, but they call us niggers and all of that. They full of deceit, robbery, murder. As you can see, if you get caught in one of these sundown towns, hey, who knows what's going to happen to you, Verse 8, he sitteth in the lurking places of the city, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. So who are the poor? Israel. The Israelites are the poor. And it says he murdered the innocent. And that's what you devils do. You murder the innocent. They ain't did nothing to you, but you killing them out of pure hatred, But the Lord is gonna put his anger in us, like it says in Ezekiel chapter 25. And man, we gonna beat you, devils, man. We gonna beat you like you stole something, man. We gonna put a beat down on you, man. A real beat down. Verse 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor, and he draweth him into his net. When he draweth him into his neck, he croucheth and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. And that's the mind of you devils, man. You act like all the shit you doing is not being seen, man. That's the epitome of an Edomite. doing all this wickedness and think the Lord don't see it and to think the Lord forgot. The Lord got you, man. The Lord got y'all devils numbers. Verse 12. Arise, O Yahweh, O God, lift up thine hand. Forget not the humble. That's Israel. Wherefore doth the wicked contempt God, the Most High? How hath said in his heart, thou would not require it. And the Lord is going to require that blood that you don't shed, man. You know, the Lord is going to require all of that. Wait, actually, the scripture says that. Let me get it real quick. Ecclesiastes, is it 3 or 15? No. Wait. 3 and 5. What was it? Oh yeah, it is 3 and 15. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. That which has been is now, and that which hath Slakia, that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. So Esau saying in his heart that the Most High ain't gonna require it, but we through the scriptures we know that the Lord is gonna require that blood that you devils done shed. You know, everything gonna get paid back. You know, if you owe, all our money's coming back. You know, all our gold's coming back, all our riches and wealth, and we getting everything back. The earth, everything. You know, and we're requiring that blood from among us. You know, I believe the scripture says something along those lines. Righteous blood. Okay, this is second Esdras 15 and 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So the innocent blood that you have been shedding, you know, is going to be required from among you, man. You know, Esau, Edom. The Lord is going to require that blood that you've been shedding, that you say the Lord is not going to require it, but he is. Verse 14 in Psalms 15, it says, Thou hast seen it, for thou beholdest mischief and spite. To requite it with thy hand, the poor committeth himself unto thee. Thou art a helper of the fatherless. Right, and we got to depend on this devil for everything, man. You know, which he's the devil, so he's not going to be, you know, he's not going to be fair about it, fair about anything. You know, you can't trust in a liar, in a fraud, a person that'll get over on you. You know, a lion, somebody that does mischief and deceit. You can't trust nobody like that, because they ain't gonna give you what they ain't gonna give you your money. You ain't gonna send no deceitful ass nigga to go get you something from the store or something that's valuable. You know, because these devils, you know, when it came down to things that was valuable, they will basically kill you and take it, man, because you can't trust them, man. Look what happened to the Native Americans. They killed them and took their land. Verse 15, break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. And the Lord is searching you out, Esau. That's why all of this information is coming up. The Lord is seeking you out. He's exposing you, man, for the fucking devil that you are, and the liar, and the deceitful ass fucking you the real niggas, the deceitful ass niggas that you are, man, because you're void of light, man. You won't have no light in you. Verse 16, Yahweh is king forever and ever. The heathen are perished out of his land. Yahweh, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart, and Salakia, thou wilt cause thine ear to hear, to judge the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. And that's what's going to happen. Esau is no more going to be oppressing any damn body. The world is going to be in peace, and everybody is going to be under the subjection of the nation of Israel, under the dominion of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, which is an Israelite in his kingdom. So Esau, continue with your Sundown Towns bullshit. You know, continue with all your wickedness. You might as well kill as many niggas as you can. You know, go ahead and live it up. You know, max out your credit cards. You know, You have, man, do everything you got because you on your last damn leg, and Russia is not playing with you motherfuckers, man. Ultimately that's the Lord, and as you can see through the spirit of the Lord, you can see that the Lord is not playing, man. He's not playing with you people, man. So my phone is finna die. So for the sake of my battery, before my phone cut off on me, I'm gonna go ahead and end this lesson. I hope you brothers was edified. Slack if I misspelled any words, anything.